You might think that clean-cut Canadian rocker and actor Keanu Reeves and shock rocker Marilyn Manson would have nothing in common. Reeves is considered to be one of the nicest actors in Hollywood, while Manson is known for his dangerous and shocking reputation. But they are linked by a great tragedy that shaped both of their lives. Part of a painful chapter neither of them would probably want to relive. On April 1st, 2001, Manson would host a party at his home. His friend Jennifer Syme consumed various quantities of an illegal controlled substance allegedly given to her by Manson. Shortly before morning, another guest at the party gave her a ride home, and for unknown reasons, she then got back into her 1999 Jeep Cherokee and crashed into three parked cars in Hollywood. Her body was thrown from her vehicle and she would die at the scene. Toxicology tests found a combination of coke and prescribed medication, some of which are used to treat seizures, panic disorders, and treat muscle spasms. Syme's mother, Maria St. John, would tell police that she was seeking treatment for her back pain and depression, as well as that 2 rolled-up bills and a white powdery substance were also found in her vehicle. Now we have to go 6 months earlier when Syme had developed a stillborn daughter at 8 months pregnant, relying heavily on prescription pills to cope with the depression that followed. So who was Jennifer Syme? Shortly after moving to Hollywood in the early 90s, Syme landed a job as an assistant to director David Lynch, and following her death, Lynch even dedicated his 2001 film Mulholland Drive to her. She would end up introducing Lynch to Marilyn Manson, which led to the two collaborating on the 1997 soundtrack for Lynch's film Lost Highway, and Manson would appear in the film alongside his bassist Twiggy Ramirez. Syme later went back to work for a record label and was even the personal assistant for Dave Navarro, who was one of the pallbearers at her funeral. She was laid to rest in Los Angeles' Westwood Cemetery. Now, the father of Jennifer's stillborn daughter, Ava Archer, was none other than Keanu Reeves. She met the actor at a party organized in his band Dog Star's honor in 1998. Although the pair never married, they had a whirlwind romance that ended a few weeks after their daughter passed away. And at the time of her death, Reeves and her were reportedly estranged. But both Reeves and Manson showed great remorse over Jennifer's death. Reeves said in a 2006 interview with Parade magazine, "Grief changes shape, but it never ends. People have a misconception that you can deal with it and say, it's gone and I'm better. But they're wrong. When the people you love are gone, you're alone." Reeves would go on to say in the same interview, "I miss being part of their lives and them being part of mine. I wonder what the present would be like if they were here, what we might have done together. I miss all the great things that will never be." In a statement to MTV shortly after Syme's death, Manson put out a statement saying, "Words cannot express the pain that I feel over the loss of Jennifer Syme's life. After Jennifer was sent home safely with a designated driver, she later got behind the wheel of her own car for reasons only known to her. Her death is both sad and tragic." Jennifer's mother, Maria St. John, would go on to sue Manson, claiming that he gave her the drugs that led to Syme's death and basically let her drive. He eventually was found not guilty, and in a strange twist of fate, 2 of Marilyn Manson's songs are featured on movie soundtracks in which Keanu stars. His song Rock is Dead is featured on the 1998 Matrix soundtrack, while his other song Killing Strangers is in John Wick. It's unknown whether Reeves blames Manson for Syme's death, as he never took legal action against him. Reeves would never get married or have another child, and in 2017, during an interview with Esquire, he mentioned to the interviewer that now that he's in his 50s, he's missed the boat for starting a family, saying, "It's too late, it's over, I'm 52, I'm not going to have any kids." So that does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, let me know which stories you'd like to see me cover in future episodes on my channel. Take care.